George Clooney was spotted playing with 4-year-old twins on Australia's Hamilton Island. The film, set for upcoming romantic comedy, Ticket to Paradise, has been created in the Whitsun days. And on Thursday, George Clooney, 60, was photographed filming scenes on Australia's Hamilton Island for the new movie in which he stars alongside Julia Roberts, 54. The A-list actor was spotted playing around with a football and strolling up and down the idyllic beach before filming scenes with a group of child actors. George was dressed in a khaki green t-shirt and light blue knee-length shorts, which he teamed with brown sliders. Although being filmed in Australia, the upcoming movie is set in Bali, with George and Julia playing a divorced couple who travel to Bali in a desperate bid to stop their daughter, played by Caitlin Dever, from getting married. The movie also stars Billie Lourd as Caitlin's best friend, who travels with her to Bali, where she decides to marry a local. Ticket to Paradise began filming earlier this month on the Gold Coast and in Brisbane, but recently moved to the Whitsun days. It was revealed back in March that George and Julia were heading to Australia to film the hotly anticipated project. The film received a $6.4 million grant from the federal government's Location Incentive Program. The production is expected to generate $47 million for the Australian economy and create more than 270 jobs. Ticket to Paradise is written and directed by Oliver Parker, who helmed the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel and Mamma Mia! Here We Go Again. Longtime friends George and Julia have starred in 3 films together: Ocean's 11, 2001, Ocean's 12, 2004, and Money Monster, 2016. In Ocean's 11, George plays Danny Ocean, the charismatic thief that's planning his next mission, despite having only left a New Jersey penitentiary in under 24 hours. Julia plays Danny's wife Tess Ocean in both Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12. She files for divorce from Danny during his 4 years in prison. Tess eventually returns to Danny after a brief romance with Terry Benedict. In Money Monster, George plays flamboyant financial expert Lee Gates on TV show Money Monster, with Julia playing the show's longtime director Patty Fenn. George relocated to Australia last month with his human rights lawyer wife Amala and the couple's 5-year-old twins, Alexander and Ella. Despite spending their mandatory 14-day quarantine period at a sprawling NSW Southern Highlands estate rather than the usual hotel, George still complained about the conditions. "You have to stay in one place for 14 days until you're finally allowed to go out and breathe," he told WTF podcast host Mark Maron on Monday. Meanwhile, Julia also jetted into Australia last month, spending her quarantine period at a $56.9 million mansion in Sydney's Vaucluse. The property was the former rental home of Lachlan and Sarah Murdoch, the son and daughter-in-law of Australian-born media mogul Rupert Murdoch. The home was patrolled by around-the-clock armed guards, while multiple chefs, waiters and housekeepers stayed with Julia as part of her travel bubble. of Lachlan and Sarah Murdoch, the son and daughter-in-law of Australian-born media mogul Rupert Murdoch. The home was patrolled by around-the-clock armed guards, while multiple chefs, waiters and housekeepers stayed with Julia as part of her travel bubble.